and welcome to my very awkward intro. My name is Susan/Bambi, and this is Bambi's Rambles. How are we, friends? Are we good? That's good. And if you're not okay, that's okay too. Now, in today's video, we are going to talk about someone that I've actually never spoken about on my channel before. And let me know in the comments below if you've ever heard of this girl before. Her name is Sagittarius Shorty. Insert clips here.
Look or something, bro? I hate when that happens. Anyways, this is nasty. Dried up nut. We got some dried up nut. Bitch. Bro, like, I hadn't showered in days. Like, the fuck do you want to burn the train on me for? Have you ever made a sex tape? I have a whole ass Pornhub, which is Sagittariusshwaty 3 is my Pornhub. I have videos uploaded there if you're looking to look at videos of me. Crack and shit, so like, let's get it. Oh, here's me taking a line of crack. Take this, please. No! So I just took a line of crack, and pretty cracked up right now. For the boys, just getting out of them. Okay, so rule number 1, if a man cheats on you, fuck his entire family and his friends. And I don't just post these things to say shit, or just to talk shit, I do these things real life. Fucking stupid, like I started screaming at him, like we went into the hallway, and like, I punched him in his face. He was laughing the whole fucking time, like it was a joke to him. I found his brother on Instagram, and me and him, I invite his brother over. His brother comes over, and we fuck. If he doesn't give head, neither do you. No, this one is important. Okay. Tell the story of how I got chlamydia in my eyes. I never knew that you could get chlamydia in your eyes. And no, it didn't happen from me getting nutted in, or fucking from my eyes getting nutted in, or fucking a guy like rubbing his dick in my eyeballs, like some of you stupid ass motherfuckers think. Educate yourselves before you fucking start talking about shit. I actually found out what one of the guys in the video that I had smashed raw. We'll get to that. Okay. I smashed this one guy in the video raw, and he turned out to be this girl that I cannot stand, brother. So I'm really out here fucking y'all brothers. No one went to go get condoms. I didn't. They didn't. Like no one did. It was all raw. The amount of guys that I fucked or whatever. And then you guys can try to help me figure out who.
Might be asking, who is Sagittarius Shorty? Well, they call her Saji for short. She's 25 years old, born on the 21st of December 1995. She is from Canada, and she is most well known for her sexcapades via her YouTube channel, her Snapchat, and her Instagram. She does OnlyFans. She's a chronic oversharer, which I have no problem with. Do your thing, girl. Hustle, hustle, hustle. But there are some problematic behaviors that I just find so interesting, and I just want to hear everyone else's opinion. So this is basically like a little bit of a gossip sesh between us. So let me know your thoughts, feelings, opinions down below. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is, so she's had a YouTube channel since 2018, and she first went viral by sharing a rendezvous with a man on Snapchat in all its glory. And now she's sitting at 105,000 subscribers. And she's most well known for her videos, her vlogs, that are her going on Tinder dates, Bumble dates, Hinge dates, so on and so forth. And all those things are pretty R-rated if you ask me, but I have no shame. I don't judge her, nothing like that. The thing I want to talk about is the way that she has interactions with others. So the way that she has had physical altercations with her friends who have made expose videos on her. She has physically fought men in the streets of Canada. She is also very problematic in the way that she has a lot of, what's the word? How can I say this? A lot of drama in regards to the way that she treats people, especially men. Now, this isn't a story of where I'm going to say she's the most problematic YouTuber on the platform and needs to be removed, so on and so forth. But I think a lot of it has a bigger problem when we talk about the fact that she does have an audience. Okay, I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But our first thing that we're going to talk about is racism. Now, it first came to light, I think it was 2018 or 2018-19, when she was on an Instagram live with a man, I'm guessing, who was friends with her ex-boyfriend. I don't know the full backstory. They were arguing back and forth, and this is how it ended up. I'm going to place the clip here.
I don't think about Travis. I don't fucking give a fuck about Travis. I don't fucking even fucking beat his name until now. So what the fuck is wanting? What the fuck do you want?
What do you want? Man, come on, man. What do you want, man?
I want you to shut the fuck up and stop talking about Travis, bro.
First of all, you were talking about my nigga first. You're trying to cap about my nigga. Don't cap.
No, that was not how it went down.
All right, so listen up, everybody. So, if somebody's on the live talking shit about your dog, right? You're not going to pick up the phone and call your nigga so that he could back what the fuck this girl's talking about? He can speak the facts? Yeah, come on, man. What does cap mean? Cap means cap. Cap means like you're not lying. But cap can mean multiple things. Call him Travis.
Yo, Ian, shut the fuck up, you fucking wasted bitch.
Call him Travis. If I call him, she's just gonna get mad.
I don't give a fuck about your boy, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about your fucking boy, bro.
So then if you don't give a fuck about him, us talking, well, like him telling his side shouldn't be an issue then. Alright?
Him telling a lie is an issue, yeah.
Who's lying?
He's fucking lying. Though I called the cops when I'm the one who fucking got locked up. Anyways, if you're still gonna argue about this shit, then I'm off this. You're blocked. Whatever. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not dealing with you right now.
I'm not saying
bro, you were cool. You were cool until you started this fucking shit, bro.
What all I did was ask something about my nigga because you were trying to beak.
No, and then you were trying to say that I'm a fucking cop caller. No, bitch.
That's
That is not how it went down.
That's the way how it looked.
Okay, if you think that, then off yourself. Whatever. Stop talking to me. Unfollow me. Da-da-da-da. I don't give a fuck.
Why you mad though?
Because you're spitting bare fucking lies, bro. Who the fuck called the cops? Okay, yeah, bye, dumb nigger.
Who's this girl calling nigger?
There we go. Now that you've seen that, there is a second time when she was, again, Instagram live, arguing with a female on there, and she made this reference.
Yeah, I'm broke, bitch. Yeah, okay, then you don't want none of your fucking cat. You don't want none of this, bitch. Did you just finish eating a cat?
And our third, but not final, but the only one that I have currently in my possession is a situation where she was on Instagram Live again. I think she has a problem on Instagram Live. She was on Instagram Live and she obviously went into the hall of her apartment building or whatever it might have been, and she had a situation with somebody else.
What? You're fucking banging on my door. What the fuck do you want, bro? What the fuck do you want? Do you see how you fucking look, bitch? Bitch? What the fuck do you mean? You fucking got your fucking dick in my mouth bare time, bro. You fucking dumb? Don't talk out on my name, bro. Don't talk out on my name. 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 Don't talk motherfucking out on my name, bitch. Alright, so like one. Swing, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Fucking hit a girl. I just want to spit in your face. Spit in my fucking face then, bitch. Are you fucking dumb?
Yo, that's how you moving, bro?
Yeah, bitch.
Yo.
Are you fucking dumb?
You stupid?
Are you fucking stupid?
Yo, bro, this girl's sitting walking almost hit me, eh?
Yeah, bitch. Are you fucking dumb?
How long are you here for? Yo, stay here. Stay here.
Stay here, like what? Are you fucking dumb, bro?
Fuck you, pussy. Fucking bitch.
Yo, you fucking came here first, you fucking dumb. Yo, you shut the fuck up.
Fucking big fat whale.
You fucking skinny ass motherfucking bitch. You fucking Somalian ass bitch.
You're talking money and making no shit. The fuck? Yo,
What the fuck you doing here then? Are you fucking done? Are you fucking dumb, bitch? Yo, fuck you, you fucking dumb Somalian bitch. Yo, come back, you fucking bitch. Fucking Somalian ass bitch.
She has made apology videos. She did make one apology video actually. And I don't have the full clip, anything like that. I do have bits and pieces that will be linked down below with a channel called Life of a Free Spirit. She did a video on it and it shows you there. It also come about that she has now deleted said video, and there have been talkings that she deleted that video because she felt as though it was half-assed. She didn't want anything to do with it, but in her words, it's not taking her apology back. So let's just not say she hasn't apologized. Think what you will, I'm just giving you all the facts that I have. And then we're going to talk about, now we're on to the next thing. Why am I like talking so fast? In regards to her physical altercations with men, I do not believe that any man should hit a woman, but I also believe that no woman should hit a man. I think everyone needs to do what I tell my kids. Stay in your bubble, keep your hands to yourself. No one hit anyone. I tell my toddlers that. So I might have to start telling adults on YouTube, keep your hands to yourself. Man, woman, non-binary, whatever you are, keep your hands to yourself. What's wrong, baby? So we have had issues with her doing this in the streets of Toronto, I'm pretty sure. I'll insert those clips, a couple more of those clips, so you can see it all. But now we're going to move on to the next thing. So we've gone over her racism in regards to other people and the way she treats them. And a lot of this is on live streams. It's no secret. It's out there. A lot of these have been reposted by others. Then I will link them down below so you can go see for yourself. And if you go through the comment sections of all of these videos, a lot of people are saying that she is Native Canadian, so she's not white. So she's not racist because she knows the minorities go through. So she has said that herself, but she's also had her fans defending that in comment sections of these videos. People have always said, also said that she has apologized. And they do a lot of this, and we'll talk about more of this later in the video, but they do a lot of sort of coddling of her and how she behaves and things like that, and they blame it on her childhood. They blame it on her mental illnesses. So she does suffer from anxiety, depression. What she states is some days she can't sleep, she has insomnia, she struggles quite a bit with mental health concerns. And for me, I do not judge her. I wish her the best. I wish that she was on a better journey in regards to that. I don't know the ins and outs of her life, but I think the amount of alcohol that she drinks, the situation she puts herself in, and the way that she treats herself and allows people to treat her is very questionable in regards to what would be a positive thing for her mental health. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm not here to tell Saji to do X, Y, and Z with her life. I'm just stating my opinion on it. Saji is very much a party girl. She loves a drink. She loves a good drink. You know, you see in a lot of her videos, well, a lot of her older videos, if we take a trip down content lane, you see a lot of her swigging from bottles of alcohol, sometimes with a chaser, sometimes not, but she loves a good drink. And fans have said to her, you know, things would get better if you stop drinking, things like that. And she has tried, good on her for trying things like that. But a lot of her friends, in my opinion, do not help her with this as much as they like to claim once they're not friends anymore. They say, oh, I told her to stop drinking. You guys are kind of drinking around her and playing games such as shot or pass. You know, that's not really helping anybody who has a drinking problem. Now, she talks about a lot in her live streams about her relationship with her family. She's no longer living at her father's. She has her own condo, and she says that she has a fine relationship with her father now, but she does get very emotional over the fact that her mother died a couple of years ago. She's very that's still very raw and upsetting to her, and sometimes that can trigger her into a binge drinking episode. So I can see why a lot of her fans understand and support her through that. And they are there for her, and they kind of excuse her behavior, so on and so forth, because I'm that girl. We all know that by now, that I am that girl, and I feel sorry for people, and I understand where they're coming from, and I give everyone the benefit of the doubt and all that sort of stuff. Like, I get it. I have the utmost empathy for Saji. The problem becomes when she is doing things that are not good for herself and not showing that she loves herself and cares about herself. Therefore, she goes from not caring about herself at all to pushing that onto others. As we find in her relationships with her friends, she has had falling outs with her best friend Tatiana, who made a few different expose videos, and they became friends again. They worked it out. They were very mature about it. They knew each other in high school. They moved past it. In Tatiana's words, it's not a clout thing why she wants to be friends with Saji. She just really cares about Saji. But Saji will drink, get on a live stream, and yell and scream about Tatiana, because Tatiana is with, you know, she's a nurse, she's with her boyfriend, she's living her life, she's off doing things, and Saji feels like she is, you know, you pick a man over your friend, so on and so forth. That's just one part of the way that we see how she treats people in her life. A lot of projection, a lot of, you know, so on and so forth. The next person is Emily Sweets. Emily Sweets is another OnlyFans YouTube creator. She's 21 or 22 years old. I can't remember the exact age of her, but she was very close with Saji. They knew each other for 3 to 4 years, and she played this awful prank on her in a video. I have a clip of that right now, and I'll put it here for you.
So, never have I ever been in love with one of my friends.
Yes, I have.
So drink. You
You've never been in love with
You smell like one.
I smell like
cigarette.
weed.
No, you smell like a cigarette.
Because they have poppers.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry guys, don't hate. Never have I ever been in love with my best friend.
One of my friends, I said. Just drink. No one cares about your answer, just drink.
Bitch, I don't care, it's 2020.
Never have I ever sucked dick from the back.
Oh, that's my favorite thing. You're not gonna drink?
No.
And she said she was free.
I never did that one.
Oh shit, bitch. You're trying to get me drunk.
Never have I ever had a threesome.
Cheers.
Never have I ever ate ass. Don't keep putting your drink down, you're gonna need it.
I know.
Never have I ever ate ass. Just take a sip, bro. You don't need to take. Okay. Never have I ever ate a man's booty.
Fuck. You're trying to expose me, Doug.
Oh, your breath.
Quiet.
It
Smells like weed and
like
tobacco.
You just ate somebody's like raunchy ass.
I literally smoked a bowl and she's saying this. But it's okay.
Have you ate a man's booty?
Yeah, I have. I just took a sip.
Oh, taking Plan B twice in a week.
No.
You heard on that?
No.
Are you sure?
Swear to God.
You look like someone who's done that.
Bitch, you look like you're someone who's done that. Okay, wait, can we pause? Can I show off your,
No.
let me show off your merch.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, guys.
This is old merch.
This is old merch. But Saji, be my girl. She gave me this. It says
Fat Barbie.
Fat Barbie.
Never have I ever slept with my man's booze friend.
No.
Doesn't even make sense. Okay, never have I
No, it's like never have I ever been a homewrecker.
Never have I ever cheated on someone.
Yeah, I cheated on my ex, and that's after he cheated on me, and it was because I was spite and because I was hurting. But that ex is now a registered sex offender and did 8 months in jail. So, T.
Did I accidentally like your status for it, to be honest?
Huh?
Never have I ever fucked 3 guys in one day.
Bitch, you said you ran about. Yeah, okay. Cheers!
I need a cheers.
Okay, well,
Never ever have I ever hooked up with someone to make someone else jealous.
Okay, check this, because
As you can see in that clip, everyone in the comment section of that clip was saying, that is really mean, that's not a prank, that's really like upsetting the way you treated her. Emily came out with a exposed video with another girl that Saji knew from high school, and said that that wasn't funny, that was nasty, that was this, that was that. Those girls were very, I don't know, like, I wouldn't want to be friends with anyone in this situation by the videos I have seen. Anyway, so that video came out. I'll put a clip here so you can see bits and pieces of what they have said about Saji as a person and Saji as a friend.
that's why her friends drop like fruit flies.
But her best friend, my sister.
Look what she did to her on social media, telling
No wonder your sister didn't come to her birthday party.
My sister, they're best friends. The one she always posts on her Instagram. Best friends, always there.
When there's
she
general
told
people that cared about her, she did us so dirty.
But my sister,
the shit that she said to Brittany in front of me is disgusting. I don't even want to repeat the shit that she said in front of me.
But my sister, when she was pregnant, 5 months with my baby girl, my baby niece, I love her to death, beautiful.
Of course, kid. That's your blood.
She said that she was gonna kick her baby out of her stomach and kill it, stomp on it, etc. That's her best friend, right? How do you do it? How do you do that? How do you?
The girl, she's always.
It's not even like you're dissing my sister at this point. You're dissing my niece. You don't fucking do that shit.
An innocent child. Like, are you okay? Remember when she used to go live with like 13-year-old boys and like just say weird shit?
Yeah, and like your baby dad, like you're a fucking pedophile, bro.
Yo, like she's so weird, bro.
I'm so disgusted. Like, bro, stop drinking. Get your life together at this point.
Like honestly,
people don't follow you because you're funny or like you have something to offer. People laugh at you.
They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at
your videos because you look like a fucking
And honestly,
degenerate.
I'm just saying this for your own well-being. Like, you really need to get your fucking shit together and realize that you can't treat people like shit. People that you know for 12 years, people that you know for 4 years, people that you know for a day. Don't fucking refer to your fans as STDs or your fans. They're your supporters. You want to be where you are without the people that support you. So I'm trying to show your supporters who the fuck you really are. And you're literally a desk. You're desk. You're desk. I have no words, yo. Like I thought I'd have more to say, but like
and all you want is
she's heartless, fam. She's heartless. Like she's actually I think she's a narcissistic. I'm not no doctor, bro, but I definitely think she has narcissism. Yeah. Because she doesn't feel empathy for nothing, bro. I remember our last FaceTime call on Tuesday. Today is fucking what? Thursday? Thursday morning.
What?
You and Daddy left.
So, as we can see, there's a lot of bits and pieces back and forth of the way that Saji treats others. Okay, now Emily later on did do another video, and I will put a clip in here.
I have my GED. I was in academic classes in high school. I am not a dumb bitch. And also regarding Sagittarius Shorty video, I want to say there's so much things that I wish I had said instead of being drunk and recording it with another girl who was drunk. I was crossfaded too, and I feel like I just came off very like almost mean girl like when like I'm the complete opposite. Anyone who knows me in real life like knows that I'm not like that. But just for her to say that I'd steal her clothes is kind of fucking whack because like yo, why the fuck? Like what? Like what? She literally posted this girl Tatiana, who 2 days before Saji like was like, oh, like you're a clout chaser because I asked her for a shout out after she did that embarrassing prank video, which I kind of almost want to re-upload just to show you guys like how fucked up that video was. Like that she was asking things over and over again like they were true to try and insinuate like I was like some like low life druggy, like not like, you know what I mean? Like I don't understand, like it wasn't like she's like, oh, have you ever ate a man's ass or whatever? She's been on live for going and saying that type of shit and saying how she like literally will like, what did she do to some guy's toothbrush? I don't know, but I just like she like tried to get somebody sick on purpose. I think she rubbed the toothbrush on the toilet or something because I don't know, there wasn't enough alcohol or whatever the fuck. I don't know the full story, don't quote me, whatever, call me a hater. But if you don't know this girl personally, and I knew her for 3 years, and I have never, the moment I asked for recompensation of doing that video with her, like, hey, could you shout me out, like could you put my like could you shout me on your Snap and Instagram, or just one of them, so like I could gain some clout from your, how much, you have over 100k subscribers, I'm not even at 1,000, and I asked you to show me out, so maybe you could help my channel grow if it was actually a prank, if it wasn't malintent. So honestly, that's just all I have to say about that. I don't want to stop. I could ramble on about it forever, but now that I've been completely sober from Xans for I want to say like a month now, I wish her mental peace that she clearly needs, for her to go and, back to the Tatiana thing, for her to fucking go and like for Tatiana to post a video of a Calvin Klein bag that was mine, that one of my closest ride or dies gave to me.
We found Emily's purse in the closet. Saji thought it was mine, and we go to open it, and tell me why it's all Saji shit.
My fucking clothes.
Like, this is, why do you want a sweater with her fucking face on it? Kemily, I want to say your fucking name. Why do you want a sweater with her face on it? Literally shit that hasn't even been opened. This girl is crazy. She's crazy. I'm so sorry, Saji. I'm so sorry. Let's just pray for Saji right now that she let this.
And I mentioned it before I left the crib. I was like, where's my Calvin Klein bag? Where's my Calvin Klein bag? Because it had my keys. It had all this shit in it. She's like, oh, I don't know. And then when she becomes friends with Tatiana and all that, again, Tatiana posts a story of her pulling out like these like pretty little thing packages out of my Calvin Klein bag. I had to pay $350 to get my keys replaced for my apartment, my fob, and my mailbox key. Huh? I am not the skinniest girl, but I'm saying that she takes advantage of her weight as to why she acts the way she does.
having ovarian cysts, how she says that's why she's that big, has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? I thought I had CHS. The scan on the 25th is for same thing, an ovarian cyst. You know what I mean? I'm not 90 pounds. You guys see that, okay? But the things that she said about me, the things that she accused me of being a thief multiple times and then apologized, and I was like, okay, like I was just trying to be nice because like I felt bad because of how depressed she always was. I would always try to tell her to stop drinking or whatever. And then it's just disgusting. I felt like so betrayed by actually somebody who like I related to on so many levels and I was so close to, and she really opened up to me and I really opened up to her, and I just really wish that things went different. But yeah, the thing how I said, oh, like she's fat, whatever, and like, oh, the calling herself black, whatever, like she has ODSP because of her weight. I have BPD, manic depression and anxiety disorder diagnosed, and I do not qualify for ODSP. I make my own money off my OnlyFans. That is why I wanted that shout out. And she called me a clout chasing hoe, like her old friend Tatiana. I have like the fucking screenshots. And then this girl Tatiana randomly is pulling clothes out of this Calvin Klein purse. And like, thank you all for vouching for me, saying like, how can Saji's clothes even fit her? Like, what the fuck? Like, number one, I don't support Pretty Little Thing because of their whole scandal, and you guys already probably know about that for watching this. And it's, I don't know. Anyways, this was my little vlog / chit chat / haul.
And she seemed a lot more leveled out. She wasn't drinking. She wasn't trying to be, you know, big bad and whatever with her friend next to her. She seems like a really sweet girl. But Emily Sweets has done some questionable things. There was a clip that I got from Madzi, which is another YouTuber. He covers a lot of her. He covers a lot of foodie beauty, all that sort of stuff. So I will link him down below. All credit to him because he had this Snapchat. It's very graphic, so just prepare yourself for that.
I'm back because you a stupid ass.
Oh, please, something serious happened. I need my glasses. Get out. They're under the floor. Get out.
As you can see, there is a girl pulling the other girl's hair out the door, blood everywhere, so on and so forth. And the person that was dragging the girl was Emily. So let's just say Emily is not innocent here. These girls are trouble altogether. Now we're going to talk about her YouTube content. Now, I literally have no issue with majority of her YouTube content. I mean, it's very oversharing, for lack of a better word. She does overshare quite a bit. She shows herself peeing. She tells us if she doesn't want to have a shower, which is quite regularly, does not want to shower, she'll just use a wet wipe. She talks about, again, her Snapchat is full of, you know, let's just think of Ray J and Kim Kardashian. Let's just think of that, like, you know what I mean. Anyway, I have no problem with that. Like, do your thing. I like have no judgment. I have done some questionable stuff on the internet myself, and good on her. But we're going to talk about some serious stuff here. This is where I have a problem. Okay, so she put up a Snapchat. Now, again, all credit to Madzi here, because Madzi has a lot of these receipts that I did not have. I've watched Saji, but some of these things I didn't get information for. Now, there's a few different things here, but again, all credit to Madzi. The first thing we're going to talk about is SA. Now, she put up a Tinder date, or a Bumble date, one of her online dates, right? And she put it up, and at the end of the video, as if it was nothing in the world, she said, we started making out, I did X, Y, and Z to his X, Y, and Z, went in the bedroom, and I blacked out. Then goes on to say, I don't know if we did the deed, because I was blacked out, but I was bleeding, okay? I'm really trying to use my words here wisely. Graphic, I don't know, it just feels very graphic. It feels very personal. I feel like I'm like being very personal here, but this is something someone's put on the internet and it has over 100,000 views. So I'm not really going into someone's diary under their pillow and reading it out on the internet. Do you know what I mean? But anyway. So she goes on to say that when she woke up that morning, which was when she was vlogging for us, the end of her date, she said, I was bleeding. He must have went in there dry, so on and so forth. And it was very blasé, the way she said it. Very, very blasé. It made me uncomfortable. I was like, is this something where there's a consent issue here? Was she just taken advantage of? Is she okay? Is she understanding the anything about this scenario? Anyway, Madzi put out a video where he said, really sad, she puts herself in these situations. He basically puts it out there. It was SA, okay? So he basically puts that out there, and he said it was basically, you know, it's a bit sad, she doesn't really get that, and, you know, so on and so forth. DM'd him. When she DM'd him, he did another video, and he said she set the record straight. She feels as though she wasn't. She just didn't know what happened, and she felt that it was wrong for him to do that. And when he put the video out, so on and so forth. And I will link Madzi's video down below, all of his videos basically, it's basically so you can see from the horse's mouth what they were going through. But I will add in here, I was watching a live stream of Saji's the other day, and it was very it was a perfectly fine stream. She did say some questionable things that were, you know, she didn't want to hadn't slept in a while because she hadn't had her medication, and because of agoraphobia, she did not want to leave her apartment. I have agoraphobia. I completely get it. I understand it. I sympathize, empathize, everything with that. But people in the comments, her subscribers were saying, you know, you can get them delivered. She goes, but then I'd have to go downstairs, and that there gives me more anxiety. Again, I understand completely. But she then goes on to say that they will give them to the receptionist, and she doesn't want to go down to the receptionist anyway, yada, yada, yada. And then she goes on to talk about that she, on live stream, what she was going to order for dinner. She wanted to order pizza, and she was more than happy to go downstairs and get her pizza. Which, again, not judging her, but that kind of shows that she doesn't really show herself a lot of love and respect that she deserves, that we all deserve. Because I think Saji is a beautiful woman, and I think she's funny. I think she's real. I think she's raw. I think she's got talent for YouTube. I really believe that. I have no doubt in my mind that there is a reason why this girl is blowing up. Like, I get it. But we're just going to talk about the fact that these are little problematic behaviors. Anyway, keep going. So she said, someone obviously commented in it saying, why did you DM Madzi? He's my king. And she leaped up and was ready to address. And she said, the reason why I DM'd Madzi is because he put out this video saying that I was SA when I wasn't. I think that's really toxic that he would say that. And people in the comment sections were saying, you know, I feel sorry for her. She puts herself in that position, so on and so forth, which she said in the past that she goes out with these men for OnlyFans content. She doesn't go out with men like the rest of us do and get nothing out of it. So, you know, she was like, that's very toxic. You shouldn't have done that. I wasn't, so on and so forth. And everyone was talking about, but do you understand the meaning and context of consent and all those sorts of things? She was very rude to her subscribers, which is a normal thing, might I add, on live stream. She's very rude to her subscribers. She's very snappy. She's very whatever, right? She's very, very defensive. And I think that's a lot to do with self-esteem issues that she has. And I understand that. I get defensive. We all know that I get defensive too, because we're sensitive beings. But I don't attack my subscribers when they're trying to be kind to me and supportive of me. She just, yeah. So that was the first part of that. Now,
More, just watch. I'm sorry, did you want me to like put all my attention on you or something? I'm very confused. Why did you DM Madzi abuse? He is my king. Actually, let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about why I DM Madzi. Okay, because he posted a video saying that I was sexually assaulted when I wasn't. all I said was that I blacked out when I was hooking up with this guy, so I don't remember if we had sex or not. That's all I said. And then he made a video saying that I was sexually assaulted by this guy, and then everyone in the comments is saying like, oh, she puts herself in those situations. That's sad that she got sexually assaulted, and she just talks about it like it's nothing. I wasn't sexually assaulted. I literally just blacked out. So I DM'd him and I told him that the medication that I take, when you drink on it, it causes blackout sometimes. Like, yeah. Because I don't want him going around saying that I was sexually assaulted when I wasn't. Sexual assault is when you didn't consent, but I wasn't sexually assaulted, so, you know. So you consented prior to passing out. I didn't pass out, I blacked out. And what happened is we were hooking up, I started sucking his dick, we went to the room, and then I blacked out. I was not sexually assaulted. And I think it's actually really fucking toxic. I actually think it's really fucking toxic for someone to make a video saying that I was sexually assaulted when I wasn't. And then another thing, I was on Twitter.
She goes on to talk about another situation that I didn't know much about. I knew there was a Madzi video on it, but I didn't know the full context of it. But lucky for me, I was in the live stream and I heard the whole thing. So Madzi put up a video and I had a Snapchat. Again, Snapchat. She is all about the Snapchat. I do not have Snapchat, so thank you, Madzi. Anyway, she put up this Snapchat saying, talking about how she slipped something into someone's drink, if that makes any sense. And people, she said, my Twitter was blowing up this morning because people were really upset that I had DRUG someone, okay? And she goes, let's talk about it. And she talks about, and this is a bit where I was like, are you out of your mind, girlfriend? She goes on to say,
so regarding the whole me trying to drug a guy, if you have ever been a sex worker, then you understand that that's actually quite a regular type thing. So I was bleeding because my pussy, okay, it's not a regular thing for me. I'm gonna just put that out there. This is just one time that it did happen. And what happened was I linked up with this guy and, okay, can you guys stop commenting and let me explain? Anyway, so I linked up with this guy and keep commenting. Dude, I'll literally just block you. Like, relax yourself. I don't know who you think you are. Anyway, so I linked up with this guy and basically, like, sorry. Anyways, he was just being really fucking creepy. Anyway, he was being really fucking creepy and he wouldn't stop touching me or whatever, and it wasn't working. This is just a guy that I met up with off an app. He was being super creepy, wouldn't stop touching me, whatever. He wasn't like he was like over the phone. So like I was getting creeped out or whatever. So to get him to like chill and like maybe like pass out or whatever, I took one of my anti-anxiety pills and I put it in his drink. And then I didn't stir it or anything, and it was just floating at the top, and then he came out of the bathroom and he was like, oh, like you tried to drug me. The whole me trying to rob him thing was a joke. I don't steal from people. I don't steal in general. Like, I think people really need to stop digging so deep into shit that I say, because more times I'm literally fucking kidding. Drugging isn't okay, whatever. It's not normal to put pills in people's drinks. At what point in that story did I say that it was normal to do that? I said it is actually like that. A lot of sex workers do that to their tricks. I didn't, but Does that make it okay? I didn't say it was okay. And not to mention, guys, no offense, but this was literally 3 years ago. Thanks, Tatiana. Sometimes you just gotta accept when you did something wrong. Okay. So, me putting a pill into that guy's drink was wrong of me. I should have never done it. I should have just left the situation and gone home. You're right. My bad. I'm sorry. And after I went home, I did apologize to him, and we were fine. And yeah, I didn't say I used to do it. I said that that's from what I've seen. Like, I have a friend, or we're not friends anymore, but this girl that I used to be friends with that was a sex worker, she drugged her clients a lot. Anyways, I don't know what she drugged them with, but she just said that she used to, like, give them pills and then, take all their money, and shit. And then, yeah. This is the best hair, so compliments his eyes. I swear it makes my eyes look a different color. Can you allow her, LMAO? Like, this girl just owned it and said, sorry, let's stop now. She looks beautiful today. Aw, I love you, bitch. Let's talk about something happy. Okay, let's talk about food, because I'm fucking hungry. I don't know what to get. Firehouse. Also, you look like you lost weight in your face. Guys, I promise you I haven't lost weight. But, I do have some good news. I think if it was that easy to go home, why would drug him? Okay. I think we all know just by watching me that I'm not the type of person to think before I do something. To be honest. That's all I'm going to say. Like, and that's my fault. That's my flaw, you know? I'm not the type of person to think before I do shit sometimes, you know? I do dumb shit. I can be toxic.
As you can see in that clip, she talks about why she did it and how it's a very normal thing for S workers to do the same sort of thing. It's very common, we understand it, but she didn't actually finish doing it because it was just floating in his drink and he noticed it. But she just excuse after excuse, and people call her out, as you see in the clip, people call her out on making excuses for this. And she's basically saying, when did I say it was right? When did I say it was right? I just did it. I'm just telling you. Now, let's get into why this first thing with Madzi about the SA and the second thing is a problem. They are both problems. You can't do that. You are not allowed to do that to people and then blame it on an entire community of professionals and say that that's normal. You're perpetuating negative stigmas that these workers have time and time again. That's not right, Saji. You shouldn't do that. And also in regards to you saying that's not SA, that's not SA. Okay, you might feel that way, sweetheart, but by definition it is. And the fact that you might have young supporters or followers and things like that who unfortunately will be looking up to you, will think if that happened to them, that it's not a concern, that that's not dangerous, that is actually a problem. And that says a lot about the guy that would do that if you are out of it. Do you know what I mean? There are serious underlying issues with that. And the fact that she doesn't get that, that's in her own time, in her own mind, in her own life. But when you're on public platform with subscribers, followers, people that are looking up to you, you're spreading false information and smearing an entire community with stigmas. Like all that there is all I have to say about both of those things. That is wrong. Okay, it's wrong. Now we're going to move on to if you know about Saji, you know about Kenny. Let's talk about Kenny for a minute. Okay, Saji. So if you know about Saji, you know about Kenny. Now, let's talk about Kenny. So Saji put up a video on her YouTube called Tinder Date. It went too far. or gone too far or something like that. Saji goes on another one of her dates. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but when she goes on this date, she actually like takes you like with her. She's downstairs, mask on, like in public, camera here, like phone here. She does that when she's in their apartment or they're in her apartment and you hear them talking. So this is no new scenario, okay? Again, is consent there for her to film their voices? Are they going to be uncomfortable by that? Some of them have been apparently, and she's blocked them, you know, all that sort of stuff. But Kenny, her and Kenny do the damn thing at Kenny's apartment. He basically, you know, which is wrong, but he's basically saying, well, it's time to go, sweetheart. You know, we've done the deed, we're out. And starts talking about an Uber, so on and so forth. And she goes, well, I'm not leaving without a shot of alcohol. So Kenny pours her a drink. And so she's sitting there with the phone on and she starts berating this man. Like, I mean, berating him. She was telling him, you know, the small size, the smelly, the bum cheese, which is something she says quite a bit. And she just, you know, goes off at him, right? Basically telling him he's broke, he's this, he's that. It's a whole thing, okay? Now he is basically like getting frustrated, annoyed, you know, offended, all these sorts of things. This crazy lady is in his home. So eventually she leaves, she's waiting at the front for the Uber, and she is screaming at the top of her lungs, headphone users, beware.
A shot before I go, because I'm traumatized.
You gonna need what?
I'm gonna need a shot before I go, because I'm traumatized.
A shot?
Yeah.
What shot?
A shot of alcohol.
You can drink as much as you want.
No, the Jack Daniels.
I'm not.
Yeah, for it.
It's not trying to do this on the first night. I'm sorry if I acted like that first night.
No, because did we not have a discussion about how men use me for sex and then leave, and then you literally...
I'm not saying I'm leaving you.
You literally stuck your dick in me and then stopped and said, never mind, I can't do this. Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
Would you always record everything?
I'm trying to call my friend.
No, you're not calling for you're recording everything.
I'm recording myself because I'm a boss bitch. What do you think I'm recording? You're not on here. Do you want to be on here?
Fuck that.
So then shut up.
You're always outside again.
Well, I'm drinking right now, so we're gonna have to wait. My keys. Don't want to be in this. You don't want to be in this. Wait, what's your name again?
Do you know my girlfriend's stuff?
What's your name?
How can you know my name?
His name's Kenny. And he lives in Brampton. Say hi. Bye, Kenny. Your dick is little. You're broke. You're broke and your dick is little. Did I mention your dick is little? I don't see an Uber. I don't see an Uber. Kenny. Yo, I don't care. He did me dirty. I'm fucking her all night. Bitch. I don't know who you thought I was. Kenny, where's the Uber? His neighbors are fucking talking. Yo. I don't care. He's hiding upstairs to avoid being in the video. Look, look at this. His whole door is open. Kenny, where's the Uber? Kenny, where's the Uber? Where's the Uber? I think you want to call somebody. Which one? Which one? There's two. Bye, Kenny. Bye, Kenny.
Top of her lungs. Kenny, Kenny, where's the Uber, Kenny? Did I do a really good impression? I really hope so, because that was like a whole vibe. Anyway, so she does all this to Kenny. The Uber comes. She's still yelling out there, small this, smelly that, broke this, broke that, all that sort of stuff. She eventually gets in the Uber on her way. We think that's the end of the night. It was a bit out there, but it's fine, okay? It's wrong what she did, but we can move on because Saji is in the Uber. Oh, goodness. You would think so, but no, no, no. The next clip that we see is Saji at the front of a service station, a petrol station, a gas station, whatever it is. We call it a servo here in Australia. So she's at the front of a servo. I think she's on the phone to one of her friends who are laughing. All you can hear is laughing, right? From one of her friends on the phone, which I think is, you're not helping Saji here. You're enabling some really bad behavior. And Saji is yelling in the camera saying, this so-and-so, Kenny, cancelled her Uber halfway home. So what does she do? She calls another Uber and goes back to Kenny's apartment. And here is when it hits the fan. I'm going to put a clip here because it was just, I can't even explain it to you. Just watch.
We're going back to fucking motherfucking dirt! Ma'am, I'm going back to breaking. Ma'am, I'm going back to breaking the fucking Kenny's motherfucking house. We going back to Kenny. Period. You're not gonna cancel my fucking Uber in the middle of the fucking ride. Because I will come back to you. You act like I don't have money. Bitch, I have more money than you and your whole family. Bye. So here we go. We're going back to Kenny's house and y'all can witness it. So feel free to screen record while this happens. We're going back to Kenny's house. Where's my Uber at?
Did you order it?
Well, I'm gonna go right to the door and I'm gonna say, Kenny, what the fuck is that, bro? Are you crazy? There's no way this man just canceled my Uber in the middle of the ride. I was enjoying that ride. Me and the Uber were vibing. Bye. Fuck you, Kenny. We coming back to Kenny's house. We're coming back to... No, this isn't it. Oh, found it. Stop here. Got it.
That was how we're actually booking and waiting, right? I literally forgot to put that on mute, so I was talking to you. It's open your money. See you later, just take my phone. And my phone, like our phones just are collapsed. Oh, I don't know if I can even give this to you because half of the screen just fell off when I was at Amy's house yesterday. Yeah, no, I'll show you later. It's really messed up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really trying to buy my contract so I can get a new phone. And literally, that's why I'm saving right now, so it's perfectly fine. And I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. Phones are so expensive now, though. I know, it's so expensive.
Can y'all shut up for a second?
My bad.
I think he knows it's me. I'm gonna keep ringing. I'm ringing his doorbell. Hello? Kenny? We out here. Oh, he's coming. Hello, Kenny? You canceled my ride.
Yeah, because you're being rude.
You're being rude. You canceled my motherfucking ride.
Call the police when you get out of here.
Call the police on me, bitch. Give me my fucking ride, bitch. Fuck you, Kenny. Fuck you, Kenny. Fuck you, Kenny. You have a little penis, Kenny. Little penis, Kenny. Little penis, Kenny. Fuck you, Kenny. Fuck you, Kenny. Fuck 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 Kenny. Alright, well, he called the police, so I gotta get out of here. How do I order myself an Uber? Kenny, you're too pumped up, bitch! Kenny, you have a little penis! Kenny, you don't look like your pics! Fuck you, Kenny! yo, the police gonna pull out my hair! Fuck you, Kenny! Fuck you! Oh, there's rocks. Wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. I just got out of jail. Fuck you, Kenny, you little pig-ass bitch! I rocked your world! Y'all, I'm going to jail. Y'all, what the fuck? Fuck you, Kenny! Yeah, bitch, I spat on you! 3 minutes. Call the cops, bitch! Call the cops! I love jail, they have good pussy there, bitch! My neighbors are recording me. Really? Yeah. Fuck you, Kenny! That's not even your name, is it? Your name's probably fucking Antoine. Your name is Antoine, isn't it? I bet your name is fucking Antoine, not Kenny! Who the fuck is Kenny? Fuck Kenny! You're the little penis! And you smell, by the way! You smell! You smell like my dirty asshole!
Situation where she goes, as you can tell, she goes off her head at Kenny's house, and apparently the police come. She's saying she doesn't know what the police said, all this sort of stuff, but you've seen it. Now, that is a problem in so many ways. So many ways. One being, who knows if Kenny was some like axe-wielding nut job that would have got this girl. Do you know what I mean? Or we don't know whether she could have gone over the edge here. This was a really bad situation. You guys are practically strangers to each other. And this is how, without a care in the world, without a thought of what would happen to you, you did that. And you have an audience that watches you and just thinks, I'm just going to go on all these different dates and have all these guys at my home and have all these guys here, there, and everywhere. Again, no judgment. I'm very sex positive. Do as you want. Be safe. Be safe. If you have antagonized this man and he has antagonized you, you both need to remove yourself from the scenario because you don't know that person. Like, there's some dangerous things that could happen to either of you. And we've seen Saji get mad and lash out at people physically. We have seen people lash out and get physical with Saji. Both men and women have got physical with her, and she has got physical with both men and women. So it's dangerous. It's really, really, really dangerous. So those are the main sort of things that I kind of wanted to talk about today. I could do like a whole trip down content lane with Saji. Like, there is so much there. But I just wanted to put this together just to show you guys that, you know, I guess the main reason why I wanted to show this was not only because what she's doing is wrong to others, and she's showing this to people that might think that, oh, nothing bad happened to her, nothing bad will happen to me. Like, you know what I mean? We kind of have to think about those things, but the real thing that I wanted to kind of do is shed a light on Saji, and maybe, not that her audience will listen to me, not that her audience will even watch this, but can we just think about ways to help her and show her that she is beautiful, that she is smart, that she is a hustler, that she is everything and more that a woman is. Do you know what I mean? Like, she is just everything in a bag of chips. But she needs to respect herself and love herself enough that, you know, she says that she goes on these things. She gives a lot of mixed messages in a lot of her videos, because some of them she is saying she wants love, she wants a man, she's sick of being used and thrown away and people taking advantage of her, and, you know, she does want a man's and all that stuff. Like, but then when it doesn't happen, you can see it in her face that she's like, well, at least I got OnlyFans content and I'm going to make money off this, and you guys go do whatever with mans, as they say, as I will say more comfortably, with men, and she will be fine, you know, and we do it for free and she does it to make a check, you know, get a check. And I get that, I respect that. But just understand, Saji, that you need to look inside yourself and see that you can go do all this and make your work and make your content and all that sort of stuff. No one's judging you for that. But stop letting these people treat you like garbage, and stop putting yourself in situations where you could be hurt. And that if your young subscribers are watching, not to kind of explain to them not to do what you do. And I know that's not your responsibility, but it kind of is. And it's not great. Well, you know, I'm an open book and I do some questionable things, but again, I have to understand that maybe I have some sort of influence on people because I am a public figure, you know, not on your level, you know. And it's the same with Tana, you know. Tana doesn't want to be a role model, but she has to understand that she is. If that makes any sense to anybody, you know. And I don't want to tear Saji down. I'm not here to judge her on her appearance, on her job, on her anything. You know, it's just the bigger picture of just to get her to recognize, you know, some self-awareness that some of these behaviors are questionable, are wrong. They perpetuate stigmas and hate and all these sorts of things and dangerous situations for people. And maybe, you know, if she showed herself a little bit of love and her subscribers showed her that, you know, you are funny, you are beautiful, you are all these things, and we really love you and enjoy you. We want you to be safe. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be happy. And her understand that her fame will still be there if she cleaned herself up and looked after her mental health and her physical well-being. And remember to have some safety in place for herself. Because, you know, when she talks about tricks and so on and so forth, that's fine. No judgment here. But just remember how to keep safe in those situations. How to keep safe in those situations. And try and not put yourself in situations where they come to your house the first time you meet them, my love, or you go to their house the first time you meet them, my love, because it's not safe. And that's what's concerning to me. But in saying all of that, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a long one. And yeah, I really hope you guys stay around for the next video, which will be a Q&A. The Q&A, you guys asked me a bunch of questions on my community post, and I'll be filming that, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, subscribe, send a pigeon, keep the same energy, stay safe, look after your mental health, look after each other, and remember one last thing. I will not want anyone to judge Saji on her profession, on her appearance, or anything along those lines. Let's talk about the content. Let's talk about the things that I expressed in this video, and let's keep it that way, because here at Bambi's Rambles, we are not about that life. We are the kindness crew, and that's what we're going to stick to. So thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.